Imagine directing a masterpiece only to watch it crumble because one person turns the set into a war zone. You've always seen this filmmaker as the epitome of kindness, the guy with the gentle voice and endless patience, but deep down, he's harbored a hidden list of stars he vowed never to touch again. People who were once close allies, even idols, who helped shape his biggest triumphs, until they tore it all apart. Stick around, because these stories reveal why even the most easygoing soul in showbiz learned to draw a hard line. It started with a boxer whose temper exploded like dynamite. Picture this, a movie about redemption in the ring, meant to be the director's crowning achievement. Instead, it became his personal hell. The lead actor stormed in demanding total dominance, rewriting shots, yelling about angles, insisting every frame bend to his vision. Our director, who thrives on harmony and precision, felt the ground shift under him from the very first rehearsal. Tension simmered during an earlier project, subtle disagreements over story beats, but this time, in the heat of those fight scenes, it boiled over. The actor halted a grueling sequence mid-punch, bellowing that the pain wasn't raw enough. The director stood there, jaw clenched, refusing to escalate. Crew members held their breath as the two locked eyes, wills clashing like heavyweight champs. Whispers spread. It was exhausting, poisonous. Reshoots piled up because the star wouldn't settle for anything less than his idea of perfection. The director later confessed it felt like taming a wildfire while crafting fine art. The film shone bright in the end, earning rave reviews, but he shut the door on any sequel talks. Their styles, oil and water, forever separate. If this story touches your heart, please share it. Now, shift to a holiday tale gone wildly off the rails. What should have been a whimsical adventure with a furry green outcast spiraled into sheer anarchy, all thanks to one comedian's uncontrollable energy. He was a spark of brilliance, trapped for hours daily in suffocating prosthetics and yak hair. By the end of the first week, frustration erupted. He lashed out at the team, improvised wildly, even hurled pages aside in fits of rage. One morning, he bolted from the set, raging about feeling buried alive in that costume. The director, ever the peacemaker, tried soothing words, but nothing stuck. Scenes derailed as the actor flipped lines on a whim, turning order into chaos. The atmosphere? Like tiptoeing through a minefield. In desperation, the studio hired a toughness coach to help him endure the ordeal, just to prevent a walkout. Behind the camera, our director's composure fractured. He aged a decade in months. The finished product became a beloved seasonal staple, but the scars lingered. He praised the performer's vitality in public, yet privately swore off round two. Some fires burned too hot to handle twice. But wait, could a high-flying action icon really shatter that same serene facade? Back in the early 1990s, on a sweeping saga of ambition and vast landscapes, two powerhouses collided. The star, at the peak of his fame, craved explosive drama in every gesture. The director, he chased quiet depth, measured beats, flawless craft. The rift ignited during a stormy outdoor shoot. The actor paused the action, stripped away props, and demanded more grit, more fury. "This lacks heart," he roared. The director's response cut sharp. "Authenticity isn't born from volume." Silence blanketed the crew. Even the co-stars stepped in to diffuse, to no avail. From then on, the actor micromanaged moves, pushed for endless do-overs, mistaking frenzy for feeling. The director adapted by filming safeguards in secret, guarding his vision. Years on, he reflected that true drive shouldn't masquerade as disorder. The epic soared at the box office, but the partnership? Buried for good. Suspense builds. What happens when a freshly minted Oscar winner turns a thriller into a showdown? Envision a tense kidnap drama pairing steady leadership with raw charisma. It sounded ideal. Reality? A relentless battle for the reins. The actor didn't just perform. He seized the helm, altering illumination, tweaking words on the fly, issuing directives like he owned the chair. In one explosive moment, he pounded the pages down and said, "This is what sells. I deserve the gold." The director's retort was ice cold. "That's my job, not yours." Every take thereafter pulsed with rivalry. He balked at repetitions, betting on impulse for magic. The director countered with hidden extras, preserving control. Studio heads swooped in repeatedly to avert disaster. Rap Day brought relief, faces etched with fatigue. The movie thrilled audiences, yet the director labeled it his most soul-draining ordeal. Praise flowed from the star side, but names stayed unspoken. Collaboration, a closed chapter. Hold on. Imagine clashing with a screen legend, a force of nature who defied all rules. In a brief mid-1990s fling, the icon showed up grumpy, scorning timetables, skipping prep, and ditching lines entirely. Prompts plastered everywhere for sneaky peeks. Mid-shoot, he halted everything. Trash words, fix them. Please fell on deaf ears as he vanished for hours. Back, sudden accent switch, baffling all. The director, patience personified, snapped inwardly. This borders on destruction. Costs ballooned, timelines shattered, the whole effort imploded in humiliation. He erased the legend from future talks, forever wary of mistaking eccentricity for excellence. An idol's glow dimmed to dread. The clashes didn't stop on sets. Picture a polished charmer whose wit turned venomous in pitch sessions. Early 2000s, over coffee and contracts for a heartfelt romance comedy, the Brit sauntered in tardy, scoffing at the system's sentimentality. You lot crave blasts over nuance, he quipped, eyeing the script with disdain. Critiques reigned. Overly mushy, lacking edge. No light tease, this was pure superiority. The director shut his notes. Our paths diverge. Project pivoted to fresh talent, the name vanished from slates. Later jabs at overly sincere filmmakers hinted at old wounds. Fury simmered quietly, ensuring eternal distance. Finally, one name alone sparked instant rejection. No set, no script needed. Late 80s, a comedy pitch floated the infamous wild card. The director nixed it outright. No wrangling storms here. Tales of his outbursts, feuds with ensembles, walkouts, insults preceded him like thunder. He torched bridges everywhere. Hearing the refusal, the comic sneered publicly. Too tame for real fun. The director's comeback? Precisely why. Decades later, echoes of turmoil resurfaced. The question arose, reconsider? Nope. Certain bedlam isn't worth the real. These hidden grudges reshaped a legend's path, proving boundaries protect brilliance. Which fallout hits hardest for you? Was he justified in safeguarding his peace, or did pride eclipse potential magic? Drop your thoughts below. If these stories stirred something deep, hit like, subscribe for more untold truths, and share to spread the word.